Let's talk linemen real quick. Mark Evans, UAPB. When we started the season, everybody was talking about Mark Evans. He was another player that many thought could have gotten drafted, but that wasn't the case.
Mark Evans was the biggest surprise to me, and let me tell you why. Because we talked about legacy, pedigree, that blood earlier in the show. So Teron Armstead, who went to the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, was the last player drafted out of UAPB in 2013. He played the same position as Mark Evans, offensive lineman. So it just made sense, for him to be getting extra looks. And he was somebody who was invited to the NFL Combine as well. It's just crazy because the New Orleans Saints instantly signed him to an undrafted free agent contract. The same team that took Teron Armstead, the same team that they saw Teron Armstead came from UAPB and turned into a 4-time All-Pro tackle in the league. So it's like, Saints, really? Y'all had your eye on Mark Evans this whole time. Y'all had a legacy player in Teron Armstead who probably would go into, even though he left the Saints, will probably be a Saints Hall of Famer at the end of the day, could be an NFL Hall of Famer at the end of the day. Y'all know y'all could have drafted Mark Evans. Y'all know y'all could have drafted. That's the biggest surprise to me because y'all knew it.
They got the discount double check.
They got the discount double check. Yeah. That's the biggest snub to me because it was like, really, Saints?
What was Mark's attitude heading in? What was he thinking? Because you interviewed him, like 2 weeks before the draft.
Yes.
What vibe did you get for him? Did you get the vibe that he thought he was going to be drafted for sure?
Well, I feel like everybody feels like they're going to be drafted, but he was very confident. I will say that. I think the attitude that he presented, I really do feel like he thought he was going to be drafted, just like we all did, and especially since he went and got invited. That NFL Combine invite is the golden ticket.
Right.
And he was invited to the NFL Scouting Combine. You have a guy like Teron Armstead who played your position, went into the league, became a 4-time All-Pro, future Hall of Famer, and then being in his legacy, I think that Mark Evans really thought he was going to get drafted.
All right. Well, he did get some guaranteed money that I saw in his contract, so that's a good thing.